I have always wondered why someone would start up a whole YouTube channel, start on a very unique project, upload a few videos, then all of a sudden they just go missing. I've been judging these people for the longest because I follow quite a number of them on YouTube until I became one of those people. 2023 was the year I lost a best friend, I lost my grandmother, and it's also the year that I understood why people stop recording all of a sudden. Life happens. Those that I judged, I now so much respect. Respect because they're able to have the discipline to continue even when everything tells them to just stop and take care of themselves. It does not come easy. I've been trying to get myself to that space that I can continue creating content for you, that I can continue recording videos. But if you have never experienced loss, when you do, you don't know how to deal with loss. You don't know how to deal with it. You start questioning everything and anything. You start questioning everything and anything. And what you easily did becomes such a hard thing to do. You just out of nowhere lose the motivation to continue doing what you did easily. But then again, that's not the only reason why we also stopped recording. I had said life happens, right? So part of the reason also I have not been uploading was because I did not know how to proceed. We got to a stage where it felt a little bit too sensitive for me to continue. I was also second guessing myself for the most part. We are now where we're supposed to be covering our container and start on the cabinetry work. But I did not have the strength to build a whole cabinet. And of course, I don't want to put out a content that will warrant a lot of that judgment to you people, in as much as I really don't think the judgment will stop me from doing this project. There's a lot of support, really. I'm just trying to be sensitive here. There's a lot of support that has come from you people since we started. But of course, we cannot miss out on the doubting Thomases who feel like we will not be able to do this project to completion. I would hate to make them right. Did I say a container? Huh. I meant our bus home. And we were not just missing, we were also practicing how to do cabinetry because that's what we are supposed to do next in our bus home. We just finished an interesting project of a two-bedroom house extension made out of three 20-feet containers. So the lower container is a kitchen and a store. The middle container is a gym. The top container is a container that hosts or accommodates two bedrooms with a shared bathroom and toilet. It's a very interesting project. But then again, I would miss a really good opportunity to thank my client or our client who allowed me to mourn, allowed me to build the cabinetry. If it was just any other client, then they would really express their concerns about us amateurs building their kitchen. But this client allowed us to build a whole kitchen, start to finish. She also allowed us to do the flooring, start to finish, trusting that we will deliver a good job, and true to her faith in us, we have delivered a really beautiful kitchen. Now with the boost of confidence, at least we can continue with this bus. If you have handled a bad client, then you will understand why a good client needs to be appreciated. In 2020, if I'm not wrong, in 2020 I experienced one bad client who made me question why I do what I do, why I build container homes. And for 2 straight years, I really didn't want to touch a container home at all. At all. I would ignore container home inquiries because of the trauma. The trauma of a bad client. My guy, I wouldn't wish it for my worst enemy. They'll make you question. They'll make you question everything you stand for. They'll make you question why you started doing what you're doing, if it's even worth it to begin with. And for 2 years straight, I really did not want to entertain any container homes because, you know, container homes require a lot of patience. It also requires a lot of understanding. And it's patience I didn't have. It's patience I was not willing to discover. And you get a client who pushes your buttons, my friend. Oh Lord, you will question everything you stand for. But the client gave me nightmares. You go to sleep and you wake up and you hope that you're not going to meet that client again. Then you meet good clients who allow you thrive, clients who support you, clients who really empathize with you. They give you time to mourn. It's rare. Getting those clients, it's very rare. When you get one, you appreciate them, but you only appreciate them after you've gone through bad clients. Then when you get a good one, you give them the best. And there is also the financial part of this project. It's quite capital intensive. I had mentioned this initially in previous videos. And when you haven't planned yourself very well, or when you have instances that take away your whatever you had set aside for your project, then you have to go back and regroup. So of course we'll continue the project, but please don't rush us. Allow us do it in the pace that we will be able to do it, but just know it will come to an end. I don't want to give you timeline. I don't want to tell you by the end of the year, but just know it will come to an end. Continue supporting us the way you do. Continue subscribing if you haven't subscribed. Share this video. Sometimes it's the comments and the viewership that really motivates us to do these videos. It's not easy. Sometimes when you're faced with a project that you will be paid and one that you do for your own benefit, you choose the one that you'll get paid for, right? So support us. Like, share, subscribe. Just know we will be doing these videos once we have a few things set in place to allow us to do these videos. Thank you so much for the support. You just don't know how much it means to us. This is where we are at now, still at the insulation stage, and I'm impressed by how these things have really held up. Almost 1 year on and they're still in place. Not a single one came off. Not a single one. It's a good thing we took the time that we did, because now we are able to see that our insulation will serve us for the longest. This hasn't been protected by anything and it has been intact for almost 1 year now, right? At least we are sure that our insulation was a good choice, that we have the right insulation. We finished our flooring. Though now it's quite dirty, but we finished our flooring with marine board all the way. We had started on partitioning, then I stopped my team. Unfortunately, I had to go deal. But now once we come back, this will be what we will start on. We'll try partition our rooms. We already marked our spaces and indicated where we want our sockets, where we want our sink. All that is already indicated. We have already set up our spaces. Yeah, basically just need to continue recording, though we are not continuing just yet. A few more weeks, then we'll be ready to start recording again. So be patient with us. Please be patient with us.